Are getting there. Getting there. I it's literally always Instagram. It's always Instagram. Like I don't know. I don't know why, but it's always Instagram. All right. There we go. We can Instagram's like, "All right, baby, I'm coming. Here I come. I'm gonna be there soon, baby. Just tell me when you gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, baby." That's how Instagram works. All right. I think we are in. We are on. Hey, Bernita. Okay. So I guess it worked because Instagram looks like it's on. Guys, I am again the good Reverend Dr. Asia here again. So we've got, it's Thursday. We are making it through our days. If you're a creator, if you are somebody who has been working through, hey, Devs, you have been working through something, you are like trying and pushing, you know, that hard part right before you get over the edge, that's where we are right now. Okay. So this is like Thursday. This is the Thursday of it all. That hard part when you're getting over that edge and you're like, man, I just gotta make it down that next steep thing, and then you get onto the hill and then it's like a downhill roll. I I promise you, you're so close. Do not stop. Okay. Don't stop. Don't stop. All right. Because if you stop now, then we're all gonna be like, bruh, he stopped. We knew he was gonna stop. Like, why did he stop? You know, so don't stop now. All right. Anyway, so before I get to the Q&A, I have a couple of announcements. Like always, you know, you got to do your church announcements. So I have my church announcements. Um, this Saturday, again, 10 a.m. If you're in West Palm Beach, if you're in the West Palm Beach area, if you like driving, and maybe you're not in West Palm Beach, but you kind of like driving because you have no, whatever, you're not like me. I don't like driving. But if you're in West Palm Beach and you have been wondering about mindfulness, you have been hearing about the mindfulness, and you're curious, I'm still offering my free workshop. It's called Zen Gen, and it is on Saturdays, a 6 week program, Saturdays at the Pleasant City Community Center. So roll up, find out, if you the only way to do it is to do it. Okay, so find out. Next week, oh, also Sunday, I have the Crystal Bowl sound bath at Herbs and Earth with my girl Amy. So we play the bowls, we meditate, we zone out, we listen to what our higher self is trying to tell us, right? That part that everybody's scared of. And afterwards, we drink tea and then we spill tea. And then we just sit around and we're just like, oh, ladies drinking tea. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I look forward now. I was nervous before, but I look forward now to those Sundays where I get to hang out with the people after the sound bath, and we get to like just talk, and it's fun. It's it tugs at my heart. My heartstrings, they are tugged by the whole process. Okay. And then next week, I have a sound bath, a special sound bath, nighttime, sexy vibes. You've seen the videos. We're back with the sexy vibes. We're bringing it in the dark. And there's music and sound bath at Family Social House. So I believe I posted a link about that. I can't remember, but if I didn't, it's definitely on the calendar because I did do that. Okay. So if you go to the website, there is a calendar, there is a link, and you can prepay for that sound bath. It's one of those special ones. I have 3 special sound baths this month, which is also the 3rd month. Yeah. But 3 special sound baths. One is next week on the 14th. I think one is on the 28th-ish. I can't remember. And then full moon, awesome, because there's like a whole lunar eclipse happening. We're gonna bring in those vibes, take advantage. You gotta take advantage of the energy, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, Full moon sound bath, special event, Monday. Amy's never open on Mondays, okay? So this is a special event on that Monday, and March 25th. March 25th. Sign up for that one also. So now, without further ado, I am here to show off, to showcase my wares. Okay, people are always asking, okay, bro, what the fuck are you doing with these? Hey, Henrietta, what the fuck are you doing with these tuning forks? Because it looks weird AF, and I get it. I get it. It's weird. Like sometimes, look, sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? Like we talked about that before, the unknown unknowns on Monday, right? But when I'm bringing you something and it's something that it's known, it's just you don't know it. Okay, so since you don't know it and I know it, it's technically a known for me, but it's an unknown for you. Okay, and so yes, half the shit that I do is weird. I get it. Okay. But if you think about it all, it makes sense in the big grand scheme of things. Hey, how you doing? It makes sense in the big grand scheme of things, okay? So when somebody sees me, they're like, "Oh, you're doing that weird shit again." I'm like, "Yes, because it matters." Okay? This is my calling. This is not yours. So, you're just going to have to deal with it. This is what I'm here to do. And today I'm here to bring you tuning forks. Now, I do the sound bowls. Everybody's heard the sound bowls, okay? Tuning forks is a little different. Tuning forks is personal. It's one-on-one. You can't do it in a group, okay? It just doesn't work. There's no way to do it, all right? Tuning forks is a practice that has been around for like so long as far as sound therapy and sound healing goes. Okay, a lot of the practices, like this ancient wisdom that you hear about, they're from like so long ago that it predates like prehistoric, like it predates things. But the tuning forks came on the scene and kind of gained some notoriety. Like people started picking it up like recently, like the last 30-40 years, but they've been around forever. Okay, and if you work with like pianos, you work with like music, then yes, you've already heard about tuning forks. Okay, so there's nothing new to you. But for those who have not heard, those who have not heard, y'all be distracting me sometimes. I be trying to teach and y'all out here distracting me with the okay, I get it. Whatever. I got you. But they if you've done music or you're like into music, then this is something that you already know about. You already understand how tuning forks work. They basically are all kind of, set up to they're set to certain frequencies. So this is a weighted tuning fork. All right, I'm going to show you three different setups that I got going on here. So this is the weighted tuning fork, okay? This one is just an unweighted tuning fork, all right? And then this, my loves, this is the tuning fork with a crystal gem foot. I know, I be trying to hit y'all to the stuff, okay? I'm telling you, all right. Y'all didn't know about this, okay? Cool, what else? This is the tuning fork with the crystal gem foot, okay? This one has, is this black? This is purple. This one has amethyst. I have also, wait, hold on. No, that one was purple. This one has amethyst. I can't see. It's the mood lighting, all right? This one has amethyst. Very hard to see, but there, maybe it'll catch the light for you. This one's obsidian, all right? You can actually get crystal gem feet in so many different crystals, and the crystals that you pick will kind of depend on what you're used to working with. So when we talked about crystals and crystal healing, it's really up to you. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Okay, I can't tell you who to, we're not gonna go. Anyway, so you pick what feet you want. Or if you go on Amazon, they will basically pick the feet for you. And you really can't go wrong. A lot of people like the rose quartz. We like the clear quartz. If you're working in like clearing energy, you might like the smoky quartz. The amethyst is always great. Citrine, if you're working with like creativity, always great. Obsidian's always great for like grounding and actually connecting. So just pick your feet, go on forward with it. Okay. The feet go on the bottom. All of your forks come without feet. You buy the extra feet and then you put them on. Okay. And you use the feet with weighted forks. Okay. So that's how that works. Now, the difference between weighted forks and unweighted forks is really a matter of this right here. This side right here, this is a little weight. And they put a weight on a regular tuning fork as a way to bring out more sound, more vibration, maybe not so much sound, more vibration. Okay. Because tuning forks are tuned to specific vibrations. Some, like this one, are tuned to the note D, right? So this is 288 hertz, right? It's tuned to the note D. If you've been following along with the crystal bowls, you know D also works with the sacral area, that creative sacral chakra area in your body. So you could use one of these tuning forks and the unweighted tuning forks, and kind of, when you strike it, you can put it along that sacral area. If you're into more creativity, maybe you're having issues with fertility. Oh, see, I didn't do it again. I didn't do it. Hold on. I forgot. I'm going to go ahead and throw on that focus because, bro, you're not going to call me all day. Okay. So, you may be looking at like fertility issues, or maybe you're having like some creative issues and, you're stuck with your writing or something like that. The D is actually very good for that. We love the D. Not going to lie. Okay. But then you also have some forks which are tuned to more spiritual auric fields in the body. All right. So you may have, so this one would be the sacral fork. These are made, I don't remember who makes these forks, but this one is for the sacral area. It actually says sacral on it. And it's tuned to, says 210.42. Don't get so wrapped up in this though, guys. Like, don't get so obsessive with the numbers on the forks. Okay. If you buy a set of forks and they are close enough, your body, the way that the frequencies work, it's close enough. Okay. Don't go crazy. Don't let this be like your barrier to entry. And that's what I try to tell you about everything. Like when we're talking about something, don't let it be a barrier to entry. Okay. Don't let it don't like overanalyze it to the point where you've just like talked yourself out. Don't do that. All right. Talk yourself in. Join me on this journey. Okay. The other thing that I can think about, with tuning forks, you have, they call it the hockey puck. You're basically going to strike a hockey puck. I tend to just kind of strike my knee or, some part of my body, but that's not really good. And I'm an old lady at this point, so I'm probably not supposed to do that. But you can also use, hockey puck, and most of the sets come with a striker plate for you. When I'm working on a body, I will use 2 knee pads. Okay. And so it is with that I'm telling you that now I'm putting on a knee pad. Okay. So, just hold on. Don't ask what I'm doing down here. I'm putting things on my thighs. All right. Just, there's a click. Okay. No worries. No worries. Okay. Don't call anybody. I'm fine. I'm just putting shit on my thighs. All right. So yeah, at one point I was using only one. 2 superbly, because what happens when you come in, you're laying on a bed. So you're laying on the bed, studio, okay? And we talk a little bit about what it is that maybe you're experiencing. What is it that you would like to accomplish with today's session? What is your intention, right? And then, you lay on the bed and we kind of get going. Okay. There are two different ways that I do a healing session with forks. All right. Two different ways I'll do a healing session with forks. One is just an auric session where we bring out the more auric tuning forks. They're more just for in general sound. So you bring one out. I'll strike the D for you. I'll strike that D for you. I don't know if you can hear it. This is the ASMR portion of our show. All right, that's the D. Thank you very much. I hit the D. Okay. So you can basically strike your fork. I didn't bring. I thought I had two out here. No, I guess I did not. Anyway, you would strike your fork. All right, and then you would work it through on different parts of your body. Okay. Easy enough to do when you have, two forks and you're by yourself. Okay. I like to take two forks together, depending on that, depending on what the issue that I'm trying to address. You can bring two forks together, not those two, because that would sound terrible. Let me see. Hold on. Let me come up here. Let me say, these two might sound too good together. All right. And you can basically take two forks. That did not work. Hold on. There you go. All right. 1 second. Do I have an AirPod in? Hold on. We'll do it again. I'm okay with doing it again. All right. So we're going to take the. Bro, I hope that I did not just spend 18 minutes talking to you guys and you had no idea and you couldn't hear. I hope you could hear. I don't know. We'll have to see. We're just going to keep moving forward. That's what we do. We move forward. Yeah, because nobody let me know that they couldn't hear me. So we're going to move forward. All right. Anyway, so that would be without the weight. Okay. These are good. If you've picked up some, you already have some, you were like, hey, I got excited. I bought some tuning forks. I have no idea. That's how you would work them. Take a couple together. You can look at the frequencies. There's certain different things that you can do that are like even elemental with the frequencies, as far as making like more of a water feel, earth tone, fire tone, so you can do all kinds of stuff with that. But then there is the somatic portion of the show where you can take your crystal feet, your gem feet, you put them on your fork. All right. And you can actually strike and place these. So now these are meant more, weighted forks are meant more for on the body type of usage, right? So you're like actually connecting to different portions of your body, right? Wait, hold on. I got that. I couldn't get it right. There you go. Third eye, right? You can do. Okay. So there are different ways that you can manipulate the forks to do different things. So I'm just going to show you one that is actually my favorite for right now as I'm working through some stuff. I'm like creating like 18 websites. I got like 15 flyers I've got to make. I got to finish out like 4 different launches on 3 different courses, but I love it. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not complaining right now because I love it. It's fun to me. You know, I enjoy the creating courses portion of this play. Okay. But you can take the 2, strike them, and place it front of head, back of head. You can take the 2 and place it under right here, under your eyes. All right. There's so many different places. When you have a headache, there's going out. Okay. So many different places. There's like 80 million different protocols that can be used. So when you come in and you say to me, hey, Asia, yeah, I've been really stuck on writing, or I've been really stuck on moving forward, or I've been really stuck in this this mode where I'm unbelief, disbelief, lack of belief in self, just negative issues or whatever you have going on. Not good for broken bones. Not good for cancers. Not good for pregnant. Like issues like with pregnancy, stuff like that. So there's like some contraindications as far as like if you were going to, use them. So like if you have a broken bone and you're like your bone has been set and you're wanting to use the vibrational frequencies to heal that broken bone, I would not recommend it because your bone is designed in a way that it's going to heal at a certain rate so that it is strong. If you rush that healing process, you end up with a weaker bone, or a weaker setting. You don't want that. Okay. A lot of things that you can do with healing forks do help with the process of healing. Not just like mental type healings, but actual physical type ailments, because our bodies were originally tuned to specific frequencies, right? And when you strike the forks and you use those forks, you're basically getting your body to come back in tune with the frequency with which it was originally created, right? So as we're sitting here in the day, we go through our day and there's like negativity and crap and free radicals and just like stuff just out there, just like aiming, like totally constantly aiming at us. Just kind of like how a guitar, there it is, my guitar. If a guitar, it just sits without being tuned for a long period of time, you have to put it back in tune. Your body is the same way, right? You would use a tuning forks to help bring your body's frequencies back into tune so that you're back to, right, like that. Okay. I do the tuning fork protocol on a body. It takes about 75 to 80 minutes from start to finish, including some aftercare and things that you do when you're working with a client. Okay, that's me personally. Everybody who does the tuning fork protocols will do theirs in their own way and in their own their process, like their sequence. So if you go to one person who does tuning fork protocol and they start at the bottom and work their way up, that is not wrong. Okay, someone starts at the top and works their way down, or starts on the back and then goes to the front. Okay, none of that is wrong. So you're there's no way to say, okay, you're doing it wrong, right? And then just like how I tell you with the crystal bowls, whether you think it's going to work or whether you think it's not going to work, you are correct. Okay. That's pretty much how the tuning forks work. If you want to know more about them, I'm always here for it. I love a great tuning fork session. I did a post before, like I said, I have a Gen Z, uh, my broke bestie who lives with me, right? Um, and I was able to help her go to sleep. um she was having, some, they all look, them Gen Zers, they all have anxiety. They're aging way rapidly. Like, they look old, all of them now. Like, it's insane. Those poor guys, I feel bad for them because they're doing so much thinking. There's constantly like thinking. The screen is always on. Like, there's always something that they're like looking at. They're like, it's like over, to me it's overstimulating. Okay. And I suggest that if you are looking at your screen or doing something, like where you're constantly being stimulated over and over again, maybe to take some time to rest, because that is, that's the key. All right. That's how anti-aging works. You don't want to like just push it, push it, push it, push it. It's insane. Don't do that. That's about it. I am, again, the Good Reverend Dr. Asia. Still a working title. Okay. And this has been me giving you an introduction to the tuning forks and my sound healing practice. If you have any questions, I know this was supposed to be a Q&A. So if you have any questions, feel free to DM me or comment. I'll come back in after, this is posted, and I will answer questions as I can. Otherwise, the best way to experience a tuning fork session is to actually go in on my website, IamAliacia.com, and schedule a session. I would, I would say that's the best way to do it. Get you a session, see how it feels. Like I said, until that's it. So until next time, I think I'm back on again on Monday. I got my lives on Monday, my authentic creatrix mode. It's where I don't wear as much makeup as I'm wearing right now today. Okay. Authentic Creatrix Mode starts on Mondays at 11:11, so you can come back for that. Find me online at Asia Stormborn everywhere. And if you have any questions, feel free to find me. I'm here for it. I will talk about sound healing all day, every day. I'll talk about frequencies. I can talk about vibrations. It's just a part of who I am. Right now, I am working on the portion of our Alchemist Circle group that I'm putting together. Originally it was going to be for Phoenix, it was like the Phoenix Fire group, but now it's now it's the Alchemist Circle. But if you asked about the Phoenix stuff, then now it's the Alchemist Circle. But yeah, so right now I'm working on the portion of the Alchemist Circle, working on things that we can do for ourselves that make our lives better. And honestly, vibrational healing is definitely one of them. There's so many different ways that you can incorporate vibrational healing into your life that will help you in ways that you have no idea, because you don't know. The unknown unknowns really are how many different ways that everything around us is inundating us with their vibrations, and how you can solve that and counteract that, mitigate that by bringing in vibrations of your own. So until next time, I am Asia, Soulful Creatrix, the Good Reverend Dr. Asia, and I wish you nothing but love and peace and many continued blessings.